Hello, and welcome. Today, we're embarking on a profound journey to explore the way the universe tests us before it allows our reality to change. Life, as you may have noticed, has a way of presenting challenges just when we feel we're ready for something new. It's as if an invisible force steps in and asks, "Are you really prepared for what's next?" You might face setbacks, feel lost, or question your path altogether. But what if these tests are not obstacles meant to block you, but rather lessons designed to refine you, to strengthen you, and to help you truly become the person who is ready to embrace a new reality? When we speak about the universe testing us, it's not about suffering or punishment. These tests act as stepping stones, a way of aligning us with our higher purpose and preparing us for the life we truly want, even if we don't fully realize it yet. These challenges, obstacles, and periods of doubt aren't random, they are purposeful. They guide us to question, to grow, and to confront parts of ourselves that need to evolve. Each test helps shape us into the person who can sustain the dreams we're working toward. So today, we're going to explore how these universal tests unfold, why they're essential, and how each one brings us closer to the life we desire. One of the earliest and perhaps most powerful tests the universe presents is a challenge to our sense of control. In today's society, we're encouraged to plan, to organize, and to map out every detail of our lives. We find comfort in knowing what comes next, and control gives us a sense of security. But true transformation, the kind of change that fundamentally alters our reality, requires us to loosen our grip on this need to control. The universe doesn't ask us to relinquish our autonomy, but rather to embrace a more open and fluid approach to life. Think of a time when things didn't go as planned. Perhaps you lost a job you thought was secure, or a relationship you valued came to an unexpected end. These moments are incredibly unsettling, and it's natural to feel frustrated or disappointed. We might feel as though the universe is working against us, but what if these experiences are actually opportunities? What if they're invitations to learn how to trust, to allow space for life to unfold without the need to direct every outcome? When the universe challenges us to let go of control, it's not about leaving us powerless. It's about teaching us to find comfort in the unknown, to trust that there's a larger process at work that goes beyond our immediate understanding. This isn't an easy lesson. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up, rather, it means finding peace in allowing things to unfold naturally. It means acknowledging that there are forces at play we may not understand, and that by loosening our grip, we make room for new opportunities to flow into our lives. When we release control, we're no longer bound by our limited perspective. We open ourselves up to a world of possibilities, and in doing so, we invite in experiences that we may never have anticipated. Learning to trust is, in fact, one of the most profound lessons the universe offers. When we release control, we allow for things to happen in ways that are beyond what we could have planned or even imagined. This shift isn't about passivity. It's about cultivating an inner peace that allows us to move forward without knowing every step. It's about trusting that the universe has our best interests at heart and that everything will align in its own time. When we develop this kind of trust, we begin to move through life with more fluidity, less resistance, and an openness to embrace whatever comes our way. Once we start to release our need for control, the universe introduces another test: patience. In a world where everything is at our fingertips, where we're used to instant results, patience can feel like a test of endurance. When we want something, we often want it now. But the universe operates on a different timeline, a timeline that requires us to let go of urgency. Just because we're ready in our minds doesn't mean that all elements are aligned. Sometimes, the universe needs time to prepare the path, to align the right people and circumstances, and to prepare us fully for what lies ahead. These waiting periods can be some of the most challenging times in our lives. Days, weeks, months, or even years can pass, and it may feel as though we're standing still. We begin to wonder if the universe has forgotten about us, if our dreams and goals are somehow out of reach. But the truth is that patience isn't an absence of movement, it's a profound teacher in itself. During these times, we're given space to reflect, to clarify, and to truly understand what we want. It's as if the universe is asking, "Are you truly ready for this? Is this what you really desire?" Patience teaches us resilience and helps us appreciate the journey rather than rushing toward the destination. It's in these waiting periods that we often discover our truest intentions. When we're asked to wait, we have the chance to develop inner strength, to practice acceptance, and to cultivate a sense of trust. Each moment of patience allows us to deepen our connection with ourselves, helping us become the person who is truly prepared for the reality we're working toward. And sometimes, this period of waiting allows us to gain insights, to see things from a new perspective, or even to recognize that what we thought we wanted isn't actually what aligns with our highest self. Another test the universe often introduces on the journey of transformation is the reappearance of old patterns. Just when we think we're making progress, when we feel like we've moved beyond past challenges, something familiar shows up, an old habit, a limiting belief, or even a relationship from the past. It can be disheartening to see these aspects of ourselves resurface. We may wonder if we've really grown at all, but the reappearance of old patterns is actually a powerful sign that we're ready for a deeper level of growth. It's the universe's way of asking, have you truly outgrown this, or is there still something here to learn? When old patterns resurface, it's not a setback, it's an opportunity. We're given a chance to respond differently, to make a new choice that aligns with our growth. Perhaps in the past, we reacted to stress with fear, or we sought validation in ways that no longer resonate with us. This time, we're invited to choose differently, to act in alignment with the person we're becoming. Each time we confront an old pattern and choose a new response, we reinforce our growth. We signal to the universe that we're ready to leave the past behind and step into a new chapter. The appearance of old patterns is also a reminder that growth isn't linear. We don't simply leave the past behind and never look back. Instead, growth is a spiral, a process of revisiting old themes and seeing them from new perspectives. Each time we encounter an old pattern, we have an opportunity to strengthen our commitment to change. It's a test of authenticity, asking us to act in a way that reflects our truest self rather than slipping into familiar, but limiting, behaviors. The next test that often arises is one of the most challenging, the push out of our comfort zones. We all have comfort zones, those safe, predictable spaces where we feel secure. But comfort zones, by their very nature, keep us small. True growth, the kind that transforms our reality, happens in discomfort. It happens in those moments when we're pushed to expand, to take risks, and to move beyond what we thought was possible. When the universe places us in situations that stretch us, it's a profound invitation to grow. These challenges can come in many forms. Perhaps we're asked to take on a responsibility that feels overwhelming, to face a fear we've been avoiding, or to pursue a dream that feels just out of reach. These moments are intimidating. They bring up feelings of self-doubt, vulnerability, and uncertainty. But they're also the moments that show us what we're truly capable of. Stepping out of our comfort zones forces us to confront our fears and to realize that we're stronger than we think. The universe isn't pushing us to struggle. It's encouraging us to stretch, to become the person who can handle the reality we're seeking. Every time we move beyond our comfort zone, we expand our sense of self, our belief in our own capabilities, and our ability to adapt to new challenges. Each step outside of comfort is a step closer to the life we desire. As we continue on this journey, we encounter yet another test, the experiences of rejection and failure. These can be some of the most painful tests, as they touch on deep fears of not being enough, of being unworthy, or of not measuring up. Rejection can feel like a personal blow, and failure often brings up feelings of shame or disappointment. But rejection and failure are not final verdicts. They are redirections, ways of guiding us toward paths that are truly aligned with who we are. When something doesn't work out, when a door closes, it can be tempting to see it as a sign that we're not capable. But rejection and failure are simply part of the journey. Each rejection is a chance to reassess, to understand our goals more deeply, and to explore new directions. Failure, too, is a powerful teacher. It teaches us resilience, adaptability, and the importance of perseverance. Every failure offers a lesson, a piece of wisdom that strengthens us for the road ahead. The universe uses these experiences to help us build a foundation of inner strength, ensuring that we're prepared to handle the life we're seeking. In facing rejection and failure, we learn to redefine success. Success is not a single destination, it's a process, a series of steps that include both triumphs and setbacks. Each setback, each rejection, helps us cultivate the resilience and the inner strength necessary for lasting transformation. The universe isn't testing us to see if we'll give up, it's testing us to help us grow stronger, to build the capacity to sustain our dreams once they come to fruition. As we near the end of this journey, we encounter one of the most internal tests, the test of worthiness. This test is about how we see ourselves, our beliefs, and our sense of self-worth. As we get closer to the reality we desire, the universe may ask us, do you truly believe you're worthy of this? This is a deeply personal test, one that requires us to look within and confront any lingering self-doubt or feelings of unworthiness. The test of worthiness is about learning to embrace our own value. To truly step into the life we're creating, we must believe that we deserve it. This isn't about ego, it's about recognizing our intrinsic worth. To pass this test, we may need to heal old wounds, build self-confidence, and cultivate self-love. The universe wants us to embrace our worthiness because only when we believe in our own value can we fully manifest the reality we desire. When we accept that we are deserving, we align ourselves with the energy of our dreams, making it easier for those dreams to come into reality. And finally, as we approach the threshold of change, the universe offers one last test, the test of gratitude. This is the test that invites us to look back on our journey with appreciation, to acknowledge the value of every experience, every lesson, and every challenge we've faced. Gratitude is not just about feeling thankful, it's about recognizing the profound beauty and wisdom that each moment has brought to us. By practicing gratitude, we shift from a mindset of lack to one of abundance. Gratitude opens our hearts, allowing us to see that even the challenges were blessings in disguise. It helps us understand that every step, every trial, was part of a larger purpose, a purpose that brought us closer to our true selves. Practicing gratitude tells the universe that we are ready to receive, that we're open to whatever life has in store. When we approach life with gratitude, we invite even greater blessings into our lives. So, as we close this journey, let's take a moment to honor these tests. The test of control, the challenge of patience, the reappearance of old patterns, the push out of comfort zones, the lessons of rejection and failure, the invitation to embrace our worthiness, and the practice of gratitude. Each test has been a part of our path, guiding us toward the life we desire. These tests aren't obstacles, they're stepping stones, helping us move from who we were to who we're becoming. The next time you feel the universe testing you, remember that these tests are part of a grander journey. Trust in it, surrender to it, and embrace each lesson with an open heart. Because on the other side of these tests is a reality that aligns with your highest self, a reality that reflects the truest and most powerful version of you. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and may you find strength, resilience, and peace as you navigate the universe's tests and step boldly into the life that awaits you.